guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So today I thought I would do something with my little calendars. Now these are in my shop at the moment and they come in different colours. Let me just give you a quick flip. These are, you get 6 different colours, or you get 5 colours and a plain one, and they're really good. They're just 2024 calendars. You get the lovely tea stain, you get the blue, you've got this beautiful pink. They're all sort of like muted colours. You've got this lovely vintagey green, like a real grungy green, and the vintage brown, which is lovely. And then you get the white. Now the white one, you can print this on top of any sort of pattern paper that you've got, so you can have any colour that you like. But these ones I've already done in some lovely vintagey colours. Now they come like that. There's no backings or anything for those, but I do have another set which has a backing, so you can make little tabletop ones. I've got a video how to show you how to make these, but they are lovely. Just really simple little calendars, super simple to make. But I thought I would make a canvas with one today. Now I printed out I've got some book paper and some little bits and pieces there as well, which I would probably use. But I've got 12 by 12 ARTEZA board canvas, and I've just printed these out, 3 of the colours. So I have got the brown, the sort of like grungy green, and the tea stain. And I thought I would just do a nice background on here and then pop these on like this, which I think would look really nice. So that's my idea. What I've done, I've grunged up the edges. I printed these ones onto 160 because they're going onto the canvas, but the other ones, when I did them on here, these are just printed onto cheap copy paper because you don't need them very thick. You don't want them heavy to go on there. And then all I did, I just grunged up the edges and inked them just to make them a little bit sort of like grungy. I've gessoed this, but the other thing I was thinking of hanging it, because I'm loving my chain at the moment. I do like things hanging on chains. So I'm just thinking whether to put, I've got this chain here, which is sort of like a really nice sort of thicker chain. Well, you can use anything. You could probably use string. I was just wondering whether I should, let me bring this down, whether I should hang it with a chain, which I think would look quite nice, wouldn't it? And it's just like you're hanging it on the wall. So I think what I might do, I'm going to turn it around, oops, this way. And I'm going to make 2 little holes in here. So let me just put, we've got January, February and March. So we want 3 of them, don't we? So what's that, randomly? Like that maybe. So if I do it at like 3 inches, let me just use a pen. So if I do want 3 inches there, and then we'll do 9, so that's 3 inches, and we'll just make a little hole in there. I think I don't want to muddle these up because I don't want the months in the wrong order. Let's have a quick look. Let's just see. I don't think they're going to be big enough. Will these be big enough? They're the biggest ones that I've got. So I'm going to, if I make the hole there, I've got enough room to hang the chain. That should work, shouldn't it? I just need the holes for now. I don't need to obviously pop the chain on. I'm going to use my crocodile to make the holes. So let's see, let me just take this, hopefully it's not going to be blurry on there because it's white. I know it doesn't like white very much. So let me just make a couple of, oops, if I can get that in there like that. There we go, 1 there, pop out. I just think it will be quite nice hanging out with chain. If it doesn't work out, I can just cover it over, can't I? Cover it over with something, a little bit of book paper or something. It doesn't really matter. but I thought it'd be easier to cut them out now if I can, before I start painting and inking and stuff. Okay, so there we go, that's our holes. Pop that to the side. Now double check to make sure these are going to go through, shall we? Just get some pliers. Oh, these will do for now. I think that will go through. Oh, perfect. Plenty big enough. Okay. Oops, now I can't get it off. There we go, stick that over there. Okay, so let's get this painted or inked or whatever. So like I said, I've got gesso on there already. I've picked some muted green and some burnt umber. Now I have popped some of my colours on here, and I think these two would go, the end ones would go quite well, wouldn't they? So I think they will be quite nice. I don't want the back too dark, but I thought I might just need a little bit of colour, and I do have some little bits of sort of cheesecloth and stuff, so whether I'm gonna pop any of that on, I'm not quite sure yet. We shall see. So let's just, okay, so we do need some colour in the middle, don't we? Let's just, I think this might be a little bit too dark. Let's just do that. Whoops. Wow. Love that. I'm going to add just a little bit of, excuse me, the brown in there. And just see little bits in there. Raw umber this is. Wow, I like that. That's fabulous. Okay, I'm going to dry that. Let me just quickly dry that. Okay, perfect. That's fabulous colours, isn't it? But I am going to mute that down just a little bit. Or actually what I might do is stick some paper on it first. Just sort of a little bit. Now I did tear off the edge of this paper, which I quite like. These grungy bits are quite nice, aren't they? Don't too much, just sort of little bits here and there, like that. So not as prepared as I should be. Let me just get a little cup. Here we go, that's my little glue pot. Just pop a little bit down. Stick this on. I don't mind if bits are sort of sticking up either. I think it'll be quite nice. Stick it round the edge. We have a bit over here. Oops. Let's go this way. So just some little randomy bits. Let's pop that under here. Like that. I will, like I said, go over with a little bit of gesso. Shall I put this sort of down here? So we've got a bit in the middle, which might sort of pop through. put it right to the top actually. Might sort of pop through a little bit. There we go. What else have we got? Because I think this would just sit on there. I think the background's just a bit too dark. So I think I will have to just lighten it up just a little bit. Just go through, I think I'm going to leave it like that. Go through with a little bit of gesso on top. Gosh, I'm loving the colours in this. It's a calendar that I thought maybe we could hang up in the kitchen. But it depends on the colours, doesn't it? See what it comes out like. Fabulous. Okay, let's get a little bit of, oh, I'm gonna dry that first. Nice. So I've got brushed corduroy, so I'm gonna just see if I can just flick a little bit of this on like that. Oh, it looks very sort of rusty and old, and this is frayed burlap. Let's have a few little bits of this on there as well. Just hopefully it will sort of like pick it up from underneath. Now I'm going to spray just a little bit of water. Like that. Going to dry it, and then I might just leave it for 5 minutes just to dry properly, so we'll see. Okay, I think that's quite dry. Got little bits here and there. Loving it. I do love it. What do you think? Fabulous background, isn't it? Now, do I put anything else on here? Got some like grungy bits. Do you think we want to make it a little bit grungy? That would be quite nice, wouldn't it? Little bits like this. Oh, I quite like that. Now I've got a bundle of like cheeseclothy bits here. Let's see, a bit of green. I think we should put some in the middle a bit. Maybe just round the edges. Maybe we don't want too much. Oh, decisions. Decisions now. Let's take that off. What do you think? I'm quite liking that. So what's down here? We've got December. Oh, that would look really nice, wouldn't it? What I think I might do is stick these on. Not stick them on, we'll pop them on like this. Make sure it's dry underneath. March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Wow, I love that. So let's see, we could probably pop something in this bit here, couldn't we? What do you reckon? Underneath it, I like that. I think that looks really nice. So I'm gonna take these back off again. I'm going to actually, where's that pen gone? Just gonna sort of like mark little sort of like rough areas where I would like to put stuff. Here we go. May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Perfect. So let's get a little bit of glue. Let's just pop this like that, just so it's underneath. Just stick that down. A little bit more glue. I think this is going to look quite nice, isn't it? A little bit different. Let's put that there. Don't mind if it sort of hangs off, that's okay. Can always add little bits, I think, as well afterwards. Let's get a little bit. Oh, here's a greeny bit. Shall we put that down through there? See, you never know. We'll see. Might be covered up completely, or might not. Let's have a look. We could do with another little sort of browny bit, couldn't we? Let's get a pair of scissors. Okay, maybe we'll go this way. Let's see. Let's just plop it on. Plop it on like that. There we go. See what we end up with. Lovely. I like that. I might actually. I'm going to pop a little bit of gesso on some of this. Just to grunge it up a little bit. Oops. Just to sort of almost like blend it in. Let's hope you get to see those pieces. Let's see. This bit you will, because this is going to be the bottom, obviously. Perfect. Okay, pop that in water. I'm going to get a little bit more of this. Pop it down through here. Lovely. A little bit of spritz of water, just to see if this will sort of drip just a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Lovely. Quick dry again. Oops, stuck under there. Okay, so I think I need to just leave that to dry a little bit before I stick those on. I'm going to ink around the edge, I think, just to make it darker, if I can find something to ink with. Oh, here we go. Here we go, my little dauber. Let's just darken that edge, just around here. Okay, I can always go around that again afterwards, but I'm going to just leave that for 10 minutes just to dry, so I will be back. Okay, so I think that's pretty much dry now. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pop these on and just see where we are going to just stick them down. Maybe we can add something else to it, but I don't think I want to add too much. Actually, what I might do, I've got some little metal corners which would look quite nice on here, wouldn't they? Do you think I should put those on first? Oh, let me just have a quick peek. Oh, 2 seconds. Okay, so here we go. What do you think? These might look quite nice, mightn't they? They're only small. I'm going to take these off again. I'm going to end up muddling these up, you know. Let's just quickly take these off. Do you think these will fit? Just maybe. I think so. Just need to open it up just a tiny bit, I think. I can find my right pliers. Gosh, here we go. Let's just open that up. We can pop those on. Oh, there we go. I'm going to just turn that over. Lovely. Do you think they're a bit too small? I don't think so. I need to put a bit of glue on there. Oh, I think that just finishes it off quite nicely, doesn't it? So let's just see. Will this one go on nicely? I just need opening up just a tiny bit. Like that. Oops. Pop that on. I'm going to just squeeze that shut. Oh, I like that. Bigger ones. I would prefer bigger ones, but we have to make do with what we've got. And I think it will just sort of like protect the edges, won't it? Nicely. Might have to glue them down, but we shall see. I will leave them like this for now. But I might have to just pop them off and glue them. I just squeeze that back together. Oh, look, that fits. I'm not going to squeeze them on too tight, just in case I have to take them off and glue them on. Oh, love it. Nice little addition, I think that is. Right, so let's hope I don't get a lot of paint all over these. But I don't think it will matter because it's quite grungy anyway, isn't it? So January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, October, November, December. Fabulous. Oh, I do like it. Look at that. Now, we need to get it sort of even, don't we? I'm not worried if it's not absolutely perfect, but there we go, look at that. Fab. That can come over there, that doesn't matter. What I'm going to do, I think, is just take my brush, a little bit of, oh gosh, glue on the back. Should I pop it down? Just stick that. What do you think? Just there. I'm going to stick this one down. I'm going to put March just so it sort of goes underneath this, so it's pretty straight. Stick them down. Oh look, I've got glue all over this one. Not easy for me to see from this angle, but let's just move that down. So I'm going to get these sort of, can always glue it down a little bit more in a minute, can't we? Let's just go there and there. That's okay, isn't it? Which way should we go? Down? I love these little calendars. I think they're so cute. And so many different ways of using them. Really, really is. Let's pop this one on. You can make them very feminine, very pretty, and like this, very grungy. You could even, if you had a little canvas, you could actually put these together like this, and have it as just a little tiny wall hanging thing, couldn't you? And do a nice little grungy background if you didn't want such a big canvas. Or if you didn't have a big canvas. Oh, I'm loving it. Okay. I am liking the little in-betweeny bits. I'm glad I did that. I think they look really nice, don't they? Might have to stick that down a little bit better. Go. Perfect. I think I might have to stick this down with maybe a bit of glue gun or something on top of that, or a little bit of stronger matte medium. Oh, but look at that. Does that look sort of straight? I think we're a little bit lopsided, but that's okay. I don't really mind. Looking, it's a bit lopsided this side, isn't it? But looking okay. That's looking good. Love it. Shall we just, what shall I do? Shall I get, I've got some thicker one. Yeah, I'm not going to take it off to fix it because I'll just make a big mess, I think. Let's just pop a little bit of that on there. This is the thicker one. This is the heavy body matte medium. So this will just stick it down really well. What else have we got? I've got some fabric under there, so let's stick that under there. A little bit of fabric under this one. There. Okay, quite like that, like that. Okay, we can add a little bit more. It is a little bit wibbly wobbly, isn't it? Never mind. Love it though. Look at that. Fabulous. I'm liking these. Shall I put something underneath each one? Let me just hold that up. Dare we to go in with a little bit of shadow? Let's see. Let's just go in here. Could do a little bit of this, couldn't we? Wherever my pen is, I don't know. Let's go with a bit of matte medium. Don't think I want too much, do we? Don't really want to make it any darker around it. Oh, I do like it. I do. Oh, look at that. Do you like it? What do you think? That's a little bit different for a canvas. Okay, shall we add the chain now? Before I forget. I'm glad I made the holes there first. Let's just turn this round. I might have to sort of even this up a little bit maybe at some point. Love it. Okay, let's put the chain on, shall we? Grubby hands. Right, let's turn it back round this way. Okay, if you're going to do one of these, make sure you've lined it up a bit better than me, because mine isn't lined up very well, is it? So what should we have? This much? You can always shorten it, can't we, if we need to. But let's just chop that off. Get a couple of jump rings. Where's my other pliers gone? There they are. Open that up. Pop that through. A little bit of chain on there. Close it up. Oops, I need my other ones. These will do. These ones will do. A little bit fiddly, isn't it? There we go. That's one. Another. Oh, this is the one that I opened before. So let's pop this on, see if we can do it this way. through there. Twist that closed. There we go. Perfect. Do you think I should have put some eyelets in there? Maybe I should put some eyelets in there just to finish that off, because it looks a bit thin and flimsy, doesn't it? Okay, 2 seconds. Okay, so I've got bigger ones, but they're not going to fit because I think they're too big, but I think these will work. Let's have a look. Oh, I've got 2 left of the brassy, bronzy colour ones. I think they just, that's what it needs. It needs these in there. Let's turn that round. I think that makes it look a bit too flimsy on there. Unless you sort of embellish it around it. You could. So let's just take this off if we can. There we go. What do you reckon? And that will go through. I think that might just fit. Let's use this. Squeeze nice and tight. That's better. That looks better, doesn't it? Let's just, I'll get another one of these. Didn't do that very well. Pop that in there. That's so much better. Right, let's get a couple more jump rings, nice round ones. Oops, if I can. There's so much paint on my hands. Open this up. There we go. Pop that in. Oops. Pop that in there. Pop that through. There we go. Squeeze that shut. Okay, that's so much better, isn't it? Okay. There we go. Love it. That's better. Now, do you think we need to add anything to this bit up here? Do you think we need a bit of grungy stuff? Let's have a look. What have we got? I think we could probably do with just maybe a little bit. What do you think? Just need something. I'm gonna, where's my brush? Okay. Oops. I'm going to use this one, I think. Decisions. Let's just pop a little bit. Yeah, let's come a little bit further down. There we go. That's better, isn't it? Just needed something up there. Check a bit of this off. Do you reckon a little bit down here? I've got lots of green this side. Let's have a little bit of this brown just to finish it off. What do you reckon? This is a really nice, lovely thick one, and it's really strong. It gives you that sort of like, sticks up, so it's sort of more dimension to it as well, which I'm loving. And I do need a little bit of this, I think, just a tiny bit, just to sort of marry these two pieces together. Now, if I had sort of like bits of like driftwood or something like that, I think you could probably put that on here as well. Now, I don't want to add too much. Don't want to overdo it, but I think we need just something. Oops, that's not a very big piece, was it? Lovely, lovely, lovely. Perfect. Okay, I might add some more afterwards when I've looked at it a little bit, but I'm quite liking that as it is. It looks really nice. Shall we add a little bit more colour to it? Gosh, you could keep going on and on with this. It's a lovely greeny colour. These are water-based pencils. But I'm using some matte medium to blend it, because that means that they will stay. Let's go in with a little bit of this one. Gosh. Well, I did think I had finished, but just adding a little bit more in between. Too bright, maybe. What do you think? A bit more matte medium on there. Okay, I'm going to leave it like that, and then I will come back a little bit there, and then maybe I'll have a look later. But for now, guys, that's it. I think I will leave it. Loving it, absolutely loving it. So that can be hung up, and it's got a fabulous 2024 calendar on it. Love it. Okay, guys, well, thank you so much for joining me. Have a fantastic rest of the day. Stay safe, take care, and I will see you soon. All right, guys, bye-bye.